Well, hello there, Brick fans. We are back for another lunchtime stream. As I said in the Instagram post from this morning, the time has changed due to the World Cup game between Australia and France, which is probably best not spoken about anyway, considering the horrendous scoreline. So let's get cracking though today. We've got some good news. Hopefully, I think we're going to be finishing off. We're going to be finishing off Scarif, and then I'm going to jump onto a new MOC that I'm going to be doing for Star Wars Factions, which is actually a smaller version of a Bar 2 MOC. So I'd love your guys' help with that and some suggestions on what we can do. So looking forward to that, and we'll get started. Basically, I'm going to be just doing the top section of this, and also dropping in some sand and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to be, and we'll see how it goes. But this should be good. True Jedi Studios, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in here. Okay, so we've got a few little bits and pieces. How have you all been today? Basically what we're going to be doing is getting these parts connected as well. So I can take some good shots with these, is the plan. Because I'm mostly going to be taking shots from the water view, so like from, oh dear, from this direction, this one. So it shouldn't be too much grief. Okay, palm trees. Palm trees are finicky. Tell you what. So yeah, if any of you are straight, oh there we go. Oh, thank you Matthew for dropping in that comment that involved 4-1. Certainly not something that I want to relive anytime soon. But then we've still got 2 games to go, where we'll probably will relive it. So, there you go. That's cool, Jedi Studios. We've actually, I've got one here that I got second hand. I didn't get it when it came out. It was like in a second hand bulk lot. So, I've got like the cool stickers and everything, but I have no idea where it is. So, we'll just have to go get some pieces, actually, to get started. So I've been thinking about something. I'm thinking that I might change how I do my storage of my Lego, because at the moment I've got the brick wall behind me, but I'm not 100% sold on how good it is in terms of just practicality. I mean, I can't really reach the top, so it's a little difficult, like, to get up there and get into it. I like these kind of boxes. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is taking them all down, putting up some cool posters, and maybe doing like a feature wall on this side, and then basically having all of the bricks down in the lower section in these kind of tubs. So I don't know, just thinking about it. Eight ball, thank you very much. I am, yeah, I feel like I've got a bit of a, we've got a bit of a run on with Batu now, and I've actually come into a little bit of funds, which is good news. Because it means that I can keep the pieces kind of flowing, and it means I can, you know, I can actually get the thing completed, so that would be pretty good. So that's nice. But yeah, thank you. I do appreciate that. I've had some good feedback over the last couple of episodes, and I'm pretty happy with the change I made on the first order base. So I think has been a good move. You're a wizard. Hey, Coconut Brick Studios is in the house. The big guy. The professional. Is in the house. How are you doing, my friend? I know you asked me how when Batu was going to be finished. Hopefully not too long now. But I asked the same question of you. When is Coruscant going to be finished? Joining from the treadmill. Where else should you join from? That's the best thing about watching Lego builders. You can watch them in any scenario. Even when you're sitting on a treadmill. You're on a treadmill. It's awesome. Can't go wrong with that. Hey, I've got one of those, so I totally hear you. In Batu's been going for over a year now, and I really need to finish it up. But hopefully, you know, Coruscant's gonna be epic at the end of it. When you finish, man, it's gonna be amazing. No doubts. What's the other stream you're watching, Jedi Studios? Hey, 147th. Welcome to the stream. Doing good. We'd be doing better if Australia did better in the World Cup, but we're not talking about that. So. Actually, Ben Bricks sent me a message on Instagram, and he was like, "Hey man, that's great. I've got Australia in the sweepstakes." I said, "Buddy, you have got absolutely no chance of winning the sweepstakes." Gaming 8 Ball, not probably. Bricklink comes. Yeah, Bricklink does come in handy for a lot of big projects. It's really hard too when you actually get a run on. I mean, you get a run on a section, because sometimes it's about like the creative decisions that you make, and like when you're actually manipulating the build to be exactly what you want it to be, or you're building and you're not really sure, and that can sometimes sap your energy a little bit. But what sucks is when you actually, your energy gets going and you really are on fire and then you run out of pieces. And that's the biggest struggle, I think. For sure. Definitely something that I struggle with. And I'm pretty sure people like Coconut struggle with the same type of thing. And so you've got to keep that sort of mental vision in your head and just stay strong and think on your feet. Try and come up with something different, because you're still trying to produce some good stuff for people to look at. I'm really just filling out this now to have a bit of like sand solidity over in this section, so that there's a bit of detail when I do the shots. So that's really what we're doing now, and then just getting everything to sort of work. Oh yeah, thank you for asking, 147. I'm still not great. I wasn't feeling too well last week. But I am actually on the mend, and I'm excited to be back actually doing a bit of building and stuff. So I do apologise again for the voice slash overall sound of me, but yeah, I'm feeling better. So yeah, thank you very much for asking. Do appreciate it when people care. Like really, I don't think I've got stacks left to do on this, because a lot of this back section, like you won't see. The idea is that you won't see it. And also, I've just got a big second-hand bulk lot in, so I'll be working through that as well, and then that will give me a whole bunch of new pieces to work with, which will be really good. Yeah. Forest Fires stream. Yeah, cool. I'll tell everyone to come over here and watch it as well. Also, guys, if I would be remiss of me if I didn't ask you all to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream so far. It really does help. You know, you guys all know anyway, but it does help. Wow. Had one of the Great Lakes in there. That's cool. Did I read someone? Gaming 8 Ball. Working on a Raiders of the Lost Ark mock. Cool. 10 plates. Yeah, I hear you on that. Bet you did. What scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark are you building? Love to check it out. If you're into really cool Indiana Jones mocks, Droid did that, like, totally sick boat chase from Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, and it is amazing. Like, it's very, very accurate. I'll say that. That's probably the best way to say it. Accurate. Very impressed I was with that. Cool. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with the amount of build up on that side. Again, I know that you guys are sort of seeing it from this direction where it's kind of looking a bit gross, but it's mainly going to be like whoosh, through there. So the main thing is that it looks good on that side, which I think it looks pretty solid. It looks pretty solid through there. The one thing I will do, I'm just going to knock that in there. And then put one of them on. Would have been ideal to have a few more slopes, like nicer slopes, but I don't, so. Just going with what I got. Yeah, see, I'm not that I wouldn't enjoy, I'm sure, having like 2,000 people in my stream. But I kind of like that it stays a bit small and we can be a bit conversational about it. It's a little bit more jazz mellow in this one. So it's always good. And I have thought about doing kind of a joint stream with some people as well, getting some other people on board. I would like to do that at some point. But just with just with the overall time difference, I think is a little bit difficult for some people. Yeah, of course, share your builds around, guys. I'd love to hear about stuff. I mean, like, to be honest, I don't get a whole lot of time just to, you know, just browse anymore. Like, so I really do, I bank off people that are, that I know that say sort of check this thing out, or, you know, just things that I occasionally happen to come across, but most of the time it's like I have a few people that I follow, and then I have to build out. So yeah, if you've got any, if you are working on any builds that are pretty cool and you want me to have a look at them, or if you just want anyone to have a look at them, let us know in the chat for sure. Oh, I do appreciate that. Hey, maybe at some point, because I know that I had considered doing it on a Thursday morning, which is the same time that Coconut does it. So maybe I could call him up and be on one of his streams. What do you reckon, Coconut? Or he can join one of mine. And bring all your little coconut buddies. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think I would like to do a few more streams where I'm thinking of maybe doing like one mock build, like by myself mock build like I'm doing now, and then potentially even doing like a few more like guest appearances, having some chats with people. But like at the moment I'm really I'm just sort of getting back from being not great, so at some point I will sort of get onto that though. Definitely something I'm looking at. Bang bang. Alright, so that's now almost connected. It's not quite connected. What have we got here? I'm really low on pieces at the moment. Do you know what? I'm gonna... Yes, I'm stealing a piece from Batu. It happens. And it mainly happens because these ones are only relatively temporary. So, it's not a massive drama to thieve things from them. Alright, cool. Pretty happy with that now. Pretty happy with the greenery. Pretty happy with most of that. This business. Now I've just got to finish off the top section so I can still get my Rebel Spy hanging out. And I think I've actually got to change the back section of this, so I'm going to do a little spinny McSpin. Yeah, do a little spinny McSpin. So there you go, you get a different angle. You actually get the angle that's more so the camera angle. And yes, there is a missing section here that I need to fill up. And I do have a whole big box of... what do I have a big box of? I have a big box of dark blue that I need to sort through, so I'll be able to find that. Go out through that. True Jedi Studios should post a bunch of mocks and Lego photography on my Insta. Yeah, but do it if you want to get more followers on Instagram. They don't just pump everything in at once. Like, spread it out so you get like a more consistent output, because Insta likes to see that you're on it all the time, not just in one hit. And more people will look at them over time if you do that. And if you do like little like reels of them as well, that's another good way to do it. True Jedi Studios. So look at that for sure. 147th. I'm thinking I should build a mock with both my X-Wing and TIE Fighter. What do you think? Yeah, of course you should. Go for it. I reckon that'd be sick. Like a real low flying mock, maybe kicking up some dust or something like that. That'd be pretty sick. And really just getting some of that movement going on. I think that'd look really cool. Go for it. Yeah, you could definitely do the trench run as well. That would be pretty solid. Now this is a problem. I have a problem. There's a problem. I need a single piece there, and I don't have one to replace with. Oh, wait a second. There might be something in here. So this is actually how I do a lot of my sorting, is that my kids like to sort by colour. So usually I get a second-hand lot, and then they will come in and sort it by colour, and then I'll come in after them and sort it by the pieces that I'm most likely to use. And then yeah, that's generally how it flies. That will do nicely. Cool. Cosmic Brick Studios. How are you doing today? Good to have you back on the stream. Building up the Scarifs. Oh, come on. There's no need to start dropping comments about. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I gathered what you meant, Cosmic. It's all good. Oh, what, dead? This guy's dead. Yeah. They're not really. They're just sort of temporary poses. But I needed to move that out of the way so that I could get this door in, sitting flush, like so. So that's cool. Alright, good. Now I'm going to get some across the top. How did I get the colour of water to vary like that? So what I do is yeah, so I've actually got underneath. There's two methods that I use in this, and then some of it was because I ran out of pieces, but also some of it kind of worked. But I do navy. Yeah, so I have like a varying like Tetris of navy in this section, and you can subtly see it. And then I work in like straight Lego blue, like just standard blue, and then I did like a turquoise or like a something like that, and then I did a very light blue, and then on top of that, some people just do that, and then they put the and then they do the trans light blues, but what I actually do is a combination. So I do a combination of the dark, super dark trans and the light blue trans as well. Here we go. Let's get it in focus. There we go. So I use that towards the back in the deeper water, and then I use this towards the front, and then right at the front I use all flat like tiles in this section. Then what I do is I move to the trans plates, because it's a bit more chopped up because it's coming closer to the water. And then I just go to a straight clear on the water's edge to get that kind of subtle vibe. Ha! No, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not offended. I wouldn't. First of all, you can't get offended with these type of things. Second of all, in Australia, we don't really get offended. And third, like, we're not really that great. We used to be better, and they were okay in parts. You know, the first 15 minutes they were okay, but then as soon as we scored, it was danger zone. So there you go. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, well, we kind of still are. We're not that great, but we used to be better when we had Kuehl and Kale and all those guys. But anyway, we gave it a red hot shot. Thanks, Jedi Studios. If you want to try it, I'm sure there's just test it with get a plate and then just do some, give it a test on a small section. It still look alright. I really like the look of it. It looks like it comes off looking really nice. Makes you want to go to the beach. Now I'm gonna do something because I need to move this forward a bit right into the build, so I can still show you guys the door that I've got on there. But yeah, I'm pretty close to finishing this one. It's really just creating this back section. I was going to do side walls for it, but I'm actually not now. I'm just going to leave it as a straight up facade. I can fake the rest of it. There we go. We'll shift. Oh, I don't. That's my there you go. How's? I still can't see it. You know what? Maybe I'll turn it around. Yeah, I'll do it this way. There you go. That's a bit better. Yeah, we're talking about the World Cup. And no dramas if you don't follow it. Well, I'm sure we won't be talking about it for a long time. Kind of need to do that so I can still see what's doing. There you go. That top's on there. I think that still works. Thank you, Jedi Studios. Often I can't hear the camera cut, but as soon as I get some opportunity to upgrade, I'll be looking for an upgrade for the old camera. Because it definitely needs it, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm going to need some help on the next build that I do because I've got to come up with some kind of like way. I'm thinking like a comms tower or something like that. Like a mini little outpost with a speeder on it. It needs to feature some yellow. So I'm thinking I could do like a yellow speeder. I don't really do that very often, like vehicles. To be honest, I don't do them very often. So I'm thinking that could definitely be a goer. Doing something of that type. Do you think it makes enough sense, right? I was going to basically have it so that my spy is actually above them, like on top of the bunker. Kind of like almost mirroring a bit of the move that like Han Solo does. Oh yeah, cool. That would be working. No worries. Jedi Studios. We'll chat with you later. Nope. Nope, don't like it. Don't like that. I just keep doing this. Sorry guys, I shifted it back around again, didn't I? My bad. 1 second. Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't got that set. It was one of the sets that I made a call on. I know that I probably will want the Bad Batch minifigs at some point, but also I heard that the set wasn't that great, and I just made a call. So I'll have to jump on and have a look. But yeah, definitely we could I could jump on, and I could probably just look at it on here actually. Speeder that comes with the Bad Batch shuttle. Lego. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see the one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I wonder, it's a nice speeder. I was kind of thinking less of a bike and going with like almost a like a miniature, a slightly smaller version of Luke's land speeder, but like making it yellow and like almost like a one person only thing, not a two person thing, so it kind of fits on the... You'll see the size in a sec, because I'm pretty sure I'm done with this, and basically the only thing that needs to be done is to drop the main character up and over the top, which is what I wanted to do now. So yeah, she's going to be up on the top there. You're going to see it. But yeah, I think we're done, guys. There you go. That is it. Pretty sure that is it. Yep, actually. And to be honest, that's the first one that I finished on a on an actual live stream. So there you go, guys. One of many. Do you know what? It's not done, because I just got to put that on there. I think that's the only thing that needs doing. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out for sure. Yeah, nice. Okay, now it's finished. Now I am finished. Now the problem that I have with this is that I have to move it, which is a problem. I have to move this because I need to be able to build on this one. Where am I going to move this to? Okay, give me 2 seconds. This could be like a not that Sam Smith sits on his Republic gunship moment, because I'm going to try and move this. Okay. go. This could be disastrous or it could be awesome. So let's just see. Just looking at it, I'm hoping this is going to be enough room. But here we go. Let's go. Right, does anyone want to put money on whether or not I drop this puppy? Anyone? Does anyone think I'm going to drop it? I have not tested this. This could not be very stable underneath. Oh. Oh. Shaky, shaky. Alright, here we go. I've made it to the table. Oh yeah. Yes. Winning. Look. Here it is. There it is. It's over there. Isn't that exciting? Made it all the way over to the table. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. Yeah, I think that can work. Good. Hey, has everyone seen this? It's another one that I did. I built this ship. There was a design, I think it was an alternate build for a resistance fighter. It's not exactly the same because I didn't do the instructions. I actually just saw the image of it and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool, and I sort of just put something together that looked similar to it because I needed a ship to go on top of the my Nar Shaddaa build, which if you haven't seen it is on Instagram. I will be doing some shorts on it soon, and I might do like a little video on it also, just that I had to do it. But yeah, this is the ship that I came up with, and it was kind of it. Like, I didn't really come up with the overall design, to be honest. It came from that re-brickable, but it ended up working out okay with the parts that I had. So changed a few things in and around this section and that. But yeah, it worked really well. If you guys are keen, I'll try and find that re-brickable again, and I'll leave a link in the description below, but I had to move that, so hence the reason why I'm bringing this up. And it's kind of got a real cool spinability thing to it. Also, I'll probably have to take some of it apart so that I can steal some of the pieces for this speeder. Alright, so we're going to start again with... Now, I actually took... It just so happens that I needed to then build a Batu again. A Batu piece again. For factions. And I kind of... I actually took a whole bunch of... Like, a whole random selection array of pieces to Disneyland. Because I wanted to try and do a build in the actual park. Turns out that there was actually just too many people there, and there was nowhere really to sit, and it was would have been awkward having all the pieces and everything. So I just took some of the drink service droids that I have. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. I might try and do that. I took some of them. So, but yeah, basically when when I got there, I decided not to do it. But I still have some of the stuff that I took, like just random pieces, in with me. So I'm thinking that I might try and do a bit of a challenge based off, like, for that one, for this one. So I've already done like a little bit of a base here. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's going okay. I think. Now, what I was thinking of doing for this, so as I said, I have been sort of thinking a little bit about this one, but I'm thinking that I will do like a mini, almost like a station, like an outpost station, and then it's got maybe like with a little bit of a control tower on it, and a speeder that's kind of parked in this front section here, like a thin, long, like, but it has to be like fairly small, I suppose, speeder. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So this base may not 100% work, but it's just something that's a little bit different. It's a smaller, fun little build to do. I could also, you know what I could also do? What do you guys reckon? Have you guys seen the drink service droids that are at Galaxy's Edge? Because I actually made a couple of them. Couple of those too. Here we go. Like, they have actually fallen apart since. Most of them have. Oh, here we go. I'll use the Sprite version. So this is the Sprite one. Yeah, so this is the Sprite version. But maybe what I could do is, because it's bar 2 and it's kind of a little bit fun, maybe I could do a yellow one of these for, like, I don't know, some not you know, Earth-related drink. But like, if we did something like that, where they were basically in here and then we still had the tower and all that sort of stuff, that could look kind of cool. What do you reckon? Yeah, the Coke one's kind of fallen apart, but yes, yeah, I think that could work. Yeah, this one's the Coke one. It's really fallen apart, actually. Should be able to put it back together. Actually, my favourite, I don't know, I do like the Sprite one, but also kind of like this, the build on the Diet Coke one is a little bit different, and I kind of like this build. I'm actually putting these, I'm going to put these back together first, because then it'll help me figure out how to actually build this thing again. Yeah, I had to be pretty tricky because I wanted it to be like the right size for the actual bar 2 part. Oh, there we go. It went back together pretty easy. I've kind of forgotten how I made it. Yeah, well, maybe I should put it up on ideas. I just don't think that I would get it would get that many followers. What is that from? Oh, right there. Okay. But imagine, it'd be pretty cool. Like, if you bought those 3 as a set, and then you did yeah, that would go okay. Not entirely happy with how the door and everything lays out, but I guess it's good enough for now. Is there anything else in there? Yeah. Yeah, I reckon this could work. Blue milk speeder. That would be pretty cool. The only problem is that I need to have something that like features, it needs to feature yellow somewhat. So maybe it's like solo or something like that. But let's crack on and give it a shot. I'm gonna just have a quick look at my, because I want it to be like a village outskirts type thing. I do really like that blue milk speeder though. That's a really cool idea. Maybe I should do a blue milk speeder anyway. Not today, I'd need to find the pieces. But I could definitely do a yellow one. Because I think I've got enough pieces for that. Alright, can you guys still hear me?